So you might have been asking yourself lately if you should be eating meat in order to be healthy, and that's probably how you stumbled across this video. Well, technically, yeah, you should have some meat on your bones if you need to be healthy and sustain life. I mean, you could probably die if you didn't have any meat on your bones. But the real question is, do you need to eat meat from animals in order to have meat on your own bones? Not so much. I mean, I get it. You probably just think, oh, another vegan or vegetarian trying to tell me that I shouldn't be eating meat. I'm not here to talk about ethics. I'm here to talk to you about the long term side effects and even some short term ones on what eating meat does to the human body. I didn't go vegan until I learned about nutrition. So 6 years ago, I decided I was just sick and tired of being overweight and feeling sick and tired all the time. And so I decided to do some research. And one of the first things I looked into was what foods help you gain weight and what foods help you lose weight. And then I started to dig a little deeper and figured out how is meat made and what are the nutrients present in meat and why are those necessary. Today I'm going to be talking about which nutrients are in meat that can cause a problem for our health. And in fact, there's plenty of nutrients missing from meat that also are going to be harmful to us. So let me just ask you a question. When you hear the word meat, what do you think of? I can think of two words that people always instantly think of when they hear the word meat. Number one is protein. Everybody believes that there's lots of protein in meat, and that is not an arguable statement. And the second one is healthy. A lot of people believe that in order to be healthy, meat is a key part of their diet. And that is simply not true. You can absolutely obtain a hefty dose of protein and even essential vitamins from eating meat. And you know what? You can even lose weight by eating meat. That's right, a vegan telling you that you can lose weight by eating meat. And you're doing it at the expense of your own health. I mean, if you just want to lose weight and you don't care how you do it and you don't care what the long-term effects are, if you get sick or whatever, you know what? Eating meat is probably an okay choice. But then you have to cut out all the sugar, and then you have to cut out some calories. And of course, processed foods aren't good for us, but I mean, you got to be really, really strict if you're going to eat a meat-based diet and be fit. I've seen plenty of meat eaters who are looking fit, and I'll tell you, their diet is primarily meat and dairy, and they aren't getting enough fruits, vegetables, whole grains, or even legumes. So let's take a look at the top 7 reasons why I think we should all ditch meat. You might even reconsider your own meat eating habits after hearing this list. So here's what I've discovered about meat. Cholesterol is just through the roof. It's not the good kind of cholesterol that meat has. The LDL cholesterol is bad for us. One serving of steak has 272 milligrams of cholesterol. Okay, and the American Dietetic Association actually recommends having less than 300 milligrams a day. Our bodies produce healthy levels of cholesterol without even needing to consume it. And you know what? Plant-based foods, they don't contain any cholesterol. So if all you ate was fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, legumes, you would be completely free of cholesterol in your diet. And you know what? Something else to consider is that vegans average an overall cholesterol level of 133, while omnivores average levels of over 200. Meat is extremely high in saturated fats. And even if you get that 97 or 99% lean meat, you're still getting quite a few grams of fat. The marketing label on your food might not be as real as the nutrition label. Saturated fats can actually increase the cholesterol in the blood and increase your risk of stroke and heart disease. So on top of already having a high cholesterol diet from eating meat, you're now increasing your cholesterol even more by having saturated fats in your diet. Studies show that vegans are actually 33% less likely than omnivores to have a heart attack. Since meat is very dense in calories, there's a smaller volume of food per 100 grams that you're getting. So in 3.5 ounces of meat, you're getting 142 calories, which is actually kind of a lot, and it makes it really easy to overeat. It takes the brain about 20 minutes to send signals to your body that indicate you're full and satiated when you eat. So if it takes only 5 minutes to eat a 250 calorie burger, you might be in trouble and have enough time to eat up to 4 times as many calories as your body needs before you start to feel full. That would be 1,000 calories in one sitting. Can you guess how many carbohydrates are contained in meat? That's right, none. And that's really a bummer because our brains are completely fueled by carbohydrates. So if you're ever feeling groggy and tired after a meal, it's probably because you didn't have enough plants. Protein. I already touched base on protein a little bit, that obviously meat is very dense in protein, but actually it's been found that too much protein in our body can build up and cause health problems such as kidney stones and arthritis and even cancer. Meat contains no fiber. Fiber is just a type of carbohydrate. Fiber is what regulates our digestion. So if you don't get enough fiber in your diet, you could possibly end up with constipation. And on the contrary, meat also carries E. coli bacteria. And to get an E. coli infection can be really, really dangerous. And it can cause diarrhea. So now I've given you the 7 reasons why I say ditch meat. But now you might be wondering, well, what the heck do I do to build muscle if I am not eating all this meat and having all this protein? In order to build muscle, you actually need to work out. So really, protein means a whole lot of nothing if you're not in the gym lifting weights. Okay? And the other thing is, if you're trying to lose weight, you got to work hard in the kitchen on burning some fat and eating healthy, low-fat foods that aren't going to cause you to gain weight. Muscle is built in the gym and fat is built in the kitchen. Okay, so that's just a statement to live by. Yeah. Now that you know at least 7 reasons to ditch meat, will you? I hope that you make a good choice. If you liked my video today, please like the video, subscribe, and share with your friends.